The moment you stand up, your dog is already moving. Before you even turn around, they're in your spot, curled into the exact place you just left, like they've been waiting for it all day. Most people laugh and call it a funny little habit. But what if it's not random at all? What if that one simple move is actually one of the clearest signs of love, trust, and emotional attachment your dog can show you? Because the truth is, when your dog takes your seat, they're not stealing it. They're choosing you. You've seen it happen 100 times. You get up to grab water, answer the door, check your phone, maybe just stretch your legs for a second. And somehow, in that tiny window of time, your dog has already claimed your place like it was their mission all along. They circle once, maybe twice, press their face into the cushion, then settle in with total peace. And it can feel almost too perfect, like they knew this moment was coming before you did. That's because, in a way, they probably did. Dogs live through their senses in a way we can barely imagine, and smell is at the center of their world. Your seat is more than fabric and foam to your dog. It's a full sensory picture of you. Your scent, your warmth, your presence, all left behind in one concentrated space. To your dog, that spot doesn't just smell familiar. It feels like home. It feels like safety. It feels like the closest thing to having you there, even when you've only stepped away for a moment. And that matters more than most people realize. Dogs form deep emotional associations with the people they love. They don't just recognize your smell. They connect it to comfort, routine, protection, and calm. So when your dog settles into your spot, they're not just looking for a comfortable place to lie down. They're surrounding themselves with the strongest reminder of the person they trust most. In that moment, your seat becomes more than a seat. It becomes a stand-in for you. That's why this behavior hits deeper than people think. A lot of dog owners assume this is some kind of cheeky move, like their dog is trying to outsmart them, take over the couch, or win some tiny battle of control. But that old idea gets it completely wrong. Most of the time, this behavior has nothing to do with dominance. It has everything to do with attachment. Your dog isn't taking something from you. They're moving toward what feels most connected to you. Think about it. Dogs do this with shoes, with hoodies, with laundry fresh off the floor, with pillows, blankets, and anything else that carries your scent. Out of all the places they could choose, they keep coming back to the things that smell the most like you. Your spot on the couch is simply the most powerful version of that. It's warm, familiar, and loaded with everything their brain associates with love and security. And yes, the warmth matters too. The place you just left is still warm from your body, and dogs are naturally drawn to warmth. It helps them relax. It feels good physically. It conserves energy. But if warmth were the only reason, they'd be just as happy with any sunny patch of carpet or any random chair in the room. Yet that's not what they choose. They choose your spot, not just because it's warm, but because it's your warmth. That combination of heat and scent makes your seat the most emotionally valuable place in the house. And there's another layer that makes this even more fascinating. Your dog has been studying you every single day. They know your routines better than you think. They know the little shift in your body right before you stand up. They know the way you lean forward, the way your breathing changes, the sound of your phone hitting the table, the subtle signs that mean you're about to move. That's why it sometimes feels like your dog is in your seat before you've even fully stood up. They're not just reacting, they're anticipating. They've learned your pattern so well that they can predict your next move before you consciously make it. That level of attention says a lot about your bond. Dogs don't closely study people they don't care about. They pay attention to the ones who matter most, the ones they depend on, the ones they love. So when your dog instantly notices that your spot is available, that behavior is coming from a brain that is deeply tuned into you. And then there's the biggest part of all. Rest is vulnerable. When a dog lies down, relaxes, and lets their body fully settle, they are choosing to lower their guard. That's not a small thing. On an instinctive level, where a dog chooses to rest matters. It tells you where they feel safest. It tells you who they trust. It tells you what allows their nervous system to finally exhale. So when your dog chooses your seat, what they're really saying is simple: this is where I feel safe. This is where I can relax. This is where your presence still exists, even when you're not right beside me. That's powerful. Because out of every place in the house, every bed, every blanket, every open corner, your dog picks the one place that feels the most like you. Not because they're trying to annoy you, not because they're stubborn, not because they want to start a battle, but because your presence changes the space. To your dog, you are comfort. You are familiarity. You are the emotional center of their world. And once you understand that, the whole moment changes. The next time you walk back into the room and see your dog curled up in your seat, don't just see a pet stealing your place. See what's really happening. A dog that loves you so much they want to be wrapped in every trace you leave behind. A dog that finds peace in your scent. A dog that feels safer in the space you touched than anywhere else in the house. A dog that trusts you enough to rest where you were. That isn't manipulation. That isn't attitude. That's affection in its purest form. Your dog may never say a word, but in that quiet little moment, they're telling you something beautiful. You are my comfort. You are my safety. You are my favorite place to be.